Horror lovers of Reddit, what is the most disturbing video you have ever come across? Saw a video of a guy in a morgue fucking a woman's corpse. Her stomach was cut open and you could see the dude's penis inside her. Saw a video. I found a video of a guy torturing a mouse. He had tied its spread eagle to a piece of cardboard and was cutting parts off with a pair of scissors. Still makes me angry thinking about it. The mouse was visibly reacting each time. It was horrible. Just Google, you will find out a tape shot by Chechen soldiers during Chechen-Russian War. Many Russian soldiers are captured and lying on their bellies on grass in highlands. Then Chechen soldiers cut their heads off alive, they are screaming in agony and fear, then you just hear those check sounds of blood leaking off and vertebral discs being crushed. One guy decides to run away, he screams, "Mama, Yanai Hashua Murad," what means mom, I don't wanna die, but they just expend a full machine gun clip right on his face. His parents later said there was not a bit left untouched after that shooting, his face was destroyed totally. Not the most disturbing I have ever seen, but the first came to mind. You definitely will be shocked. I saw some guy's dick get punctured by a high heel. Blood came shooting out of it. Those girls on a hiking trip in Morocco being beheaded. I've seen some wild stuff on the internet, but that really affected me on an emotional level. I'll never go looking for a death video out of curiosity again. I was one of the few who caught the New Zealand shooting on Watch P before it was taken down. That was a fucking intense 15 minutes. I'd seen a fuckload of videos on that sub, but this was a new level of fucked up. It's absolutely heartbreaking and was the last NSFL video I'll ever watch. What a terrible display of hatred. Fuck people, man. The Russian soldier getting decapitated with a knife by Chechens. Brutal, close up, and awful sounding. You could see the exact moment during the sawing where the life faded from his body. It cannot be unseen and I will never rewatch it ever again. That cartel video of the guy getting chainsawed that used to be posted all the time on 4chan, early 00s. I remember not being able to process it the first time as it looked so different than a movie. Boiling dogs alive right after they were skinned alive. It always used to be 3 guys 1 hammer for me because of how much they enjoyed it. Then I saw the video of a Mexican cop and his son getting killed. The cop got beaten with a big piece of wood and then beheaded, but that was just the warm-up. The son got stabbed multiple times before the guy started to flay and cut open his chest, open his rib cage and then cut and rip out his heart. The awful thing is the son was alive and conscious until his heart got ripped off. The guy then placed the heart on his throat and stabbed the knife through so it stood in place. There really isn't anything that topped that so far, and I've seen a lot of gore videos. Saw a video of a guy in a morgue fucking a woman's corpse. Her stomach was cut open and you could see the dude's penis inside her. Saw a video, the one where the cartel flayed a guy's face off but he's still fucking alive while they attempt to decapitate him with a dull knife. I've watched a lot of death videos and always thought in the back of mind that I'd watch one that fucked me up big time. That was the one. It is fucking surreal. I felt like I was gonna puke for like 3 days. I will never watch videos of death on the internet ever again. A Facebook Live of a native teenager from Canada being beaten to death by 2 other teenage girls. I saw the last 10 minutes of the live. She was extremely swollen and bruised. They were kicking her in her ribs. People were saying you could hear them cracking but I couldn't. One of the perpetrators was on top of her pulling her hair and saying I want her dead, kill her, while the victim was saying I'm so sorry over and over again. Then they kick her in the head, she dies immediately. They keep punching her in the face. Later they took pics on Snapchat while still bloodied. This was 3 years ago and I couldn't sleep for the following. Saw a video from the Mexican cartel, basically a guy stole from the cartel. So as a punishment they tied him up, took all his clothes, then they got out 2 huge pit bulls. Then they put something on his balls, I'm not sure what it was, but it made the two dogs to start biting his balls and dick of. That was absolutely disgusting to watch. I can't even imagine the pain he was feeling.